What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as Austria Hungary. Last episode, we finished taking Iraq down here and these areas in the Middle East here, in what is present-day Egypt, in order to kick the British out from this entire area. So I've left Teal Group here to sort of garrison the area, right? Prevent any future sort of invasions, because that is a thing in this game, in this mod, is the just incessant invasions that sometimes work and I guess sometimes don't work. We've also seen a small breakout up here in the north of France, but the good news is the Germans should be covering that, although I don't see any of their troops over here. Russian Empire just capitulated over to the Soviets as well. We take a look. Yeah. So, since we were trying to take Sevastopol in the last episode, the peace deal just came up, and so I have some... Take all states. No, can't do that. Can't do that. So, let's see here. I want to cancel this. How do I cancel this? Take all states. List of all states. Take Crimea. Yes, I want that. For sure. Take all of these. No, we're going to turn all of these off, right? Just so we can try and end our turn. Okay, so 69. I can end the turn. So if we take the Crimea, hopefully... Let's see here. End turn. Okay. So we did get Sevastopol. That's awesome. Soviet Russia is still picking at this point, so I'm going to continue moving this way and see what kind of territories I can get. Can only take one at a time, it looks like, so I'll take this one. And this one. I'm going to cut Soviet Russia in half here. I think that's a good idea. We can take these as well. These territories here. And turn. Okay. I'm actually going to pass it, I think. Can't take this guy. Or any of these. Can I take any up here? No, not really. Yeah. So I'll pass. Pass. Okay, 114 points left. I can take this one. Pass. And I'm actually going to say I'm done. Peace conference is over. Nice. The empire expands, guys. Soviet Russia took 14 states. Austria Hungary took 8 states. Soviet Russia was puppeted. By who? Soviet Russia is a puppet of Soviet Russia. Oh, good. That works. Oh, my God. This mod, guys. It's fun, but there's still a lot of work to do. Hopefully they continue to improve it, because I'm having fun here. Early light tank 2s, I think it makes sense to plug in those additional military factories there. And I've got 2 extra dockyards as well that we can plug into the light cruiser production like this. Okay, very nice. Oh, still have free military factories, another one. So let's fill up that light tank line there. We're doing pretty good on all of the other infantry production stuff, so feeling pretty good there. Okay, we are missing some resources, so time to grab... We're missing 1 tungsten. I'm not going to give away a civilian factory for 1 tungsten, I don't think. Gaining manpower. Now we're down into the 500k zone last episode, so that's good. And then, what are we looking like up here now? So, I've got military or civilian factories working on a bunch of different stuff. Oh, more military factories, huh? I like to see that. Upgrade need. We're fixing to upgrade all of those fighters appropriately. Okay, you're next there. So early light tank 2 is completely filled. Still only missing that 1 tungsten there, so that's good. We pulled all of our troops out of Northwest Africa because we were experiencing a ton of attrition here in the desert. And so the Germans are trying to still hold that up, although we did make some better advances than what we're showing right now. So the Entente has pushed back there in Africa. Still showing, let's check our naval superiority here now. Okay, we're at least showing green here across the Mediterranean, which is great. So I think it's... Oh, Field Hospital 4 finished up. That's big for us. We've got a lot of research lines going now as well. It is 1925. So I was working on some of these cheaper techs here for the support stuff. 1925, I think the next shortest wait here is the support weapons, although we could move up to the next motorized. No, that's not going to work. 476 days here on the flamethrower. Let's get the flamethrower. Nice. Additional dockyards now. And I've got one more, so I'll put that there with the light cruiser. And we do need to figure out early bomber 3. I guess that's my best sort of close air support bomber, right? We do have naval bombers too. Let's open... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Early bomber 3. Damn it. That just basically created a bunch of loss in efficiency there, but that's okay. Alright, so with our newly acquired holdings over here, we could tell some more military factories to bump out. Oh, these are actually already showing as blue, which sucks. But we could get those going there in the eastern Ukraine, so that's good. New national focus we need to pick now, and what is this Reorganization Act going to do for us? Oh, it adds a military factory and such, so let's do that. And while I'm thinking about for the production lines here, let's just assign a couple more future factories to there for the seaplane 2s, right? Because I want to get naval bombers up and going and see if I can post them up here on the French coast and start bombing out in the English Channel before the British can. Try to catch a bunch of their navy off guard there. Alright, time for a new research as well. So let's get this last air initiative here. Ace generation chance plus 25%. That's going to look pretty good for us. Alright, still experiencing some occupation type challenges up here in the Ukraine, right? And so what I can do is tell Silver Group to come back home. They're stuck over in the Middle East there. Come back and help me garrison that area. Yeah, perfect. Soviets moving back now across the border, it looks like. I'm happy we got the Crimea over here, which is great. I do have 5 divisions that are just chilling. Probably working against that resistance again, which is fine, right? Back over here now, and the Turks trying to invade over here, only showing at a 12. Maybe I can support them. Man, that's only going to show at a 38, 39 there for red, so not the best invasion ever. Okay, Silver Group is finally moving back now. And Malta, I believe, would be a good target for us. You can see they had... Whoa, I can sort of see it when I zoom in and zoom out. They had like 8 divisions sitting there. So if we go back to the research now and go down to naval... Yeah, my next invasion tech here is not for a while. Submarine 2 is finished. Or that's actually a bug, I think. I keep getting that bug that pops up for submarine invasion. Or submarine research. Constructions now. Yeah, we've got everybody working on repairing and building out new stuff for us. And once this next naval line sort of finishes out down here, so if we look down here, the light cruiser, he only needs 1 more dockyard. I'll assign that future one to him. Oh, we just got it, I guess. We can start a new naval production line. So we've got destroyers working, battle cruisers working. Battleship may be a good one to start off on. It is more expensive than the carrier, but that's going to be our next one, right? Try to fill that out. Constructions wise, we're still down to that 1 naval base now, so we can fill that up like this. I actually want to cancel some of the military factory production there so I can add additional naval bases. There we go. So my guys are still saying that they need something to do. Are we built out across here? Yeah. The Empire is built out, guys. I mean, you know what we could do, though, is still fill in these landlocked provinces here with military factories. Perfect. Alright, so that's going to keep them busy, of course. We are seeing some additional attrition over here now. What if I take these two divisions like this, break them off like that, and you guys are going to come over here to where the occupation is at its worst, so it's actually that province right there. Very good. What are we missing now in terms of resources? Still the one tungsten, so I'm okay there. Low manpower, of course, we are still above the 600k mark there, so that's good. We do need to figure out where to attack next, right? That may look like Soviet Russia. Do I have volunteers from other nations? Okay. They have started the Comintern faction. So if we take a look at the map mode here, Comintern does exist now. Central Powers, looking great. Entente still, you know, on the back burner there. So do we try to invade potentially India? Persia, would they give me military access? Nope. They wouldn't, so maybe we attack Persia then. Attack Persia, Afghanistan, roll down into India after that, potentially. Okay, so Pink Group has nothing to do. They're showing that red sort of demarcation line there. Okay, so we're going to move all of you over here into the Ottoman Empire and prepare an invasion. Back up this way now. Everyone else has orders, it looks like, to help with resistance. Light blue group here is showing as not having any orders since we took Switzerland, and the Germans actually got the best deal from that, didn't they? So, light blue group, you're going to help in the invasion of Persia. So you guys head down there. Any other... Oh yeah, I've also got brand new divisions sitting here ready for action. So I can actually assign you guys to Silver Group like this. And I think I want to take Silver Group back out from that order and have them help out in Persia as well. There, 3 armies now that are going to stack up there against Persia. They don't have any allies, do they? No, they're just improving a bunch of relations and such. Independence is guaranteed by the Brits, which makes sense. Reorganization Act is finished. One more new military factory, right? Plug you into the fighter production line there. I'm going to start filling those out. Got an additional one there. We also need to make sure we grab this new national focus, so... Strengthen ties with Germany is a possibility. Massive effort. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Adds an airbase and some infrastructure for us. So it's going to help build up my country further. Rubber 1 and Tungsten 1. So let's go ahead and fill out... Whoops, I needed only 3 here. Like that. And then tungsten-wise, Spain is selling me some tungsten. They have a little bit more to give, so we'll get that. Constructions-wise, yeah, we're finishing off these new projects, and we just need more territory in order to continue building up the country. We actually have started out the Battleship 4 production now, so that's good. And if I go and double-check, battleships... Yeah, they're good until 1936 there. So that's good. Good on all of the industrial tech as well. Oh, we can finally get the synthetic oil in 1936 there, so another 10 years. We're going to run short on things to research except for doctrines, I think, here coming up soon. We are still working on some of this 1929 infantry tech, though, so those will be nice and locked and loaded for us when we still continue to move along. Alright, another new military factory available, so I'll plug you into that early bomber production like that. Oh, and Montenegro now seeing some resistance, so let's take you 3 like this. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to come down here to their capital and see if you can't get rid of that resistance. Okay. Back up here now, we are still fighting against this little breakout in this little pocket, but the Germans have got that covered up. They have to. Spain might be a future target if we acquire or save up a bunch more manpower. Alright, these guys have arrived now on the front lines, and ooh, we're seeing some pretty ridiculous attrition when they're moving around. So let's start fabricating the claims so we don't lose anybody. Justify the war goal, conquer Azerbaijan. It's only going to take me 125 days there. And everyone else is sort of avoiding that attrition challenge there. Pink group, your order is going to be to storm in from the north like this towards Tehran. Okay. Light blue group, you're going to be sort of the center line here, moving from Tehran down, whoa, down sort of like this. Okay. And then silver group with all of those nice tanks, you guys are going to take the southern provinces like this, and that's how we're going to move across the country. Yeah, that should work out nicely, I think. Free civilian factories again now. Anywhere else that we could build up? The problem is this sort of lack in tech advancement from the period of 1926 to 1936. All right, let's get one more military factory there. New research is available. Let's go ahead and grab this one at 589 days there. So, long projects to work on, I understand, but that's still a good thing. 25 boats now that I've got over here. And let's do a double check really quickly. This guy in the Eastern Mediterranean, he can definitely be reinforced. So let's bring him home. Because that's a hard fight down here, currently. Still a lot of Entente ships circling through there. Okay, still working on the Persian sort of casus belli here, and I'm wondering if this territory will go to the Ottomans or not. That's something I really can't control. I know somebody had left a comment earlier about that. You know what? These 3 cavalry units, you guys come down here, and then what I'm going to do is put you guys back into smaller purple group like this. So you guys can spread out to your additional orders there. And then Tyrrhenian Sea is still held by us, which is great, although there's some old Italian sort of shipping over here that needs to be sunk. They have a battleship or a dreadnought or something over there that's pretty ridiculous. We are having trouble sinking him. Okay, new military factory now, so I'm trying to disperse these, of course, through the NavBot, all my Air Force production. Still heavy needs there for the heavy artillery, but that's okay. And up here, yeah, everyone at infantry equipment level 3 is doing great. Logistics company is finished up now. So really good until 1936 with all of these. We could try to get signal companies up and going. It helps with organization. That might be good for future tank divisions. So we'll grab that. How are we doing on the engineering tech? Okay, still 1936 until we grab that. We've got the poison gas and all of that good stuff. Artillery-wise, we have some help for the... That's going to come in 1930. So we're going to want to get that eventually. Oh, and then early tank level 3. That'll probably be our next one. Okay, still producing out these military factories now. Let's plug one more into this heavy, or excuse me, early artillery production there. We're going to need to boost that up for when we want to upgrade. Free civilian factories now. Still no space. Even on my new stuff over here, which is fine. The Soviets now asking to send volunteers. I'm going to deny them. Massive effort finished. We can go for coastal defense or civil fortifications in Croatia or Moravia. Let's go with the coastal defense just because those naval invasions have been so pesky and annoying this campaign. How are we looking back up here now? Pretty good. Okay, we've combined fleets up here. So we'll combine you guys like this, and then we're going to send you back to your search and destroy mission here in the Eastern Mediterranean, so you guys can head out there. There they go. So now I have 4 fleets that are stacked up kind of nicely. The guys in the Mediterranean Sea seeing a lot of action, of course. How much further here on the justification against Persia? Okay, we're about 2/3 of the way there. Halfway there. We could start converting over civilian factories into more additional military factories as well. So that could be a thing. How are we doing on that light tank production? Total need down to 281 now, so... Recruitments-wise, okay. Click to deploy all lines instantly. Cancel all. So we're still producing out new divisions, which is great. And sort of maintaining our manpower, sort of. But we'll see how that goes in our drive over towards India. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed this content. And we'll catch you next time.